Very often we have indeed forgotten what is love. We think love is many things, but we often forget what is love. So, anyone for cards today? I can do cards if we want so. Um, but as you all know, we are sitting around the coffee table. Uh, Everyone has got drinks. Make yourself comfortable. Uh, Coffee, tea, um, soft drinks, a special drink for absolutely, dude guy. Love level of vibrational energy. Absolutely. And very high so. Very, very high. Very powerful. Love is not weakness. Love is power. Indeed. And we're not talking about mushy love. We're talking about incredible, powerful stuff. And that is what they want to squash. That is why they cause people to be in fear. Because why? Love is the opposite of fear. Fear, again, is a vibrational energy. And the fear zone is where people lose the power, stop thinking, fall down on their knees and ask for someone to take the reins and choose for them. And indeed, we don't want people to choose for us. We want to be ourselves to choose how we want to go from here onward, because now is all we have, and now is always here. Isn't that, dude guy? Absolutely. So, as I am waiting for you guys and girls and everyone to get your drinks, and I am shuffling, I will say a little bit about spirit, because I have since a child always been very spirited and very in connection with spirit indeed. So I've had a lot of spiritual uh, spirit experience. Yes, experiences with spirit. Yeah, um, and we all tend to, due to fear, usher away what we don't feel comfortable with. So any experiences with spirit, we tend to sort of usher away, say we're not capable of such. That is for someone else. Uh, so, but it's not necessarily so. Um, it's not necessarily so. We all have got amazing, all possibilities. We truly do. We've just not been told about. And for a very long time, we go around our life instead of human beings. We are more human doing rather than human being. So we do. We go to work, we do the 9 to 5, we do all these things, and we forget about beingness, about human beingness, about the true resonance of whom we are. We've forgotten so many things that we even forgotten what we have forgotten, indeed. So spiritual is who we are, because we are spirit, soul, eternal, on a journey. And before we are born, often we have already experienced much, from sounds, mom talking, singing, dad's talking, singing, including we experience that what is good and bad arguments. In other words, we feel the resonance of all these sounds, vibrations, positive and negative. So we are already experiencing, our spirit is already experiencing. As I had a near death experience as I was being born and had to be resuscitated, I went around in spirit whilst I was looking to start with at my little body who is not breathing, and I could see my mom and the doctors and the nurses. I was not in fear because I knew I was that beautiful little spirit just arrived, and I was in joy for the fact that I wasn't dead. That little body may, but I wasn't dead. The experience of me had just arrived, and I wasn't worried. I wasn't concerned. I was excited because I had just arrived. So I went and had a look around in the maternity, and I went through the hallways, and I saw the great big windows. And I saw the nurses with their dresses and their headgear, and I saw people in their bedrooms and so on. And many, many, many years after that, maternity already had been closed. And I knew that I had that experience only, the the birth bit from what my mom had told me. My mom, of course, was not aware of my outer body experience. I kept that for a long time to myself because I had memory of it since birth. But as a grown up, I went and researched on it, and I found pictures of this place that had been closed for many, many years. And there they were, the hallways with the great big windows, and the maternity nurses in that same gear that I saw them dressed with, which would have been very different to now. Uh, and I saw and experienced it from a different point of view, obviously, because I was much older. And it was what it was telling me was yes, we are spirit soul having an experience in this body. And yes, whilst I was doing that, eventually they resuscitated me. And as they did so, immediately I was called back onto the body. And there he was, up by the feet, slap, slap, slap on the bum bum, so the baby cries. And there you go. Um, a baby was born or resuscitated. So, indeed, you see, we are amazing and we are not told the amazingness of us, and we all can do this through our lifetime. We all can actually experience out of body experiences and be amazing beings, all possibilities that we indeed can be. Is all about indeed embracing that whom we are. So, as I'm saying this, anyone at all listening that wants cards, give me. Yes, indeed, dude guy. Yes, it's a quite a interesting story, and I have had through life many stories like this, where I have been out of body. And because I have no fear of who I am, I accept who I am, and I know that all of us have got these capabilities. That I'm in no way or form um, exceptional. Yes, all of us are amazing, beautiful beings. And dude, guy, if you ever want to take a chair on this coffee table, you are very welcome. Uh, just throw me a line because I do like good day, Stone Hobbit. Yay! Hello, Comet. Okay, enjoy your food, Comet. Hello, Stone Hobbit. Yes, and indeed. So I can go on and tell some more Stone is always welcome. Absolutely. Hello, Pack Woman. Stone is always welcome, and she's always welcome to join. Is all she has to say is pull me in, and I'll pull her in. That's always. She knows that. She's always welcome. So if she wants to come in, all she has to say is pull me in, Lizzy. And she's in. Everyone is always welcome at this coffee table. So, uh, indeed, we are amazing, spiritual, spirit, soul beings. And as I was saying, yes, that was my first experience out of body. I found myself as a very young little girl uh, uh, having the awareness of being out of body. The first one of my after that one of my other experiences uh, of realizing what was going on. Uh, okay, I'll do some cards in a minute. Was I was fairly young. I probably was about 7 years old, and I was in my bedroom asleep, and suddenly I was with my back against the ceiling, looking back at myself as I was asleep. Uh, Attached to me was this beautiful silver cord, which is always attached even when you're out of body. And as I realized that I was having an out of body experience, I smiled and took off and went out there and have a look at the world, because you can be anywhere in no time, because there's no time, no barriers when you are in out of body experience. It's actually really, really cool. And of course, it's wow, it's one of those things. It's cool, and we all do it. Okay, dude guy, I know you want some cards. Stone, if you want to be pulled in, you're very welcome. Mm-mm. Just send me a message. Um, and I am shuffling some cards. So, whenever and whoever would like a card, uh, just say stop when you're ready. But indeed, we are amazing spirit soul on a journey, and this journey takes us so many different ways. It's just how far do you want to go in your experiences? Indeed. Do you want to experience all of who you are? Okay, Stone Hobbit, just tell me when you're plugged in. So, dude guy, if you want a card, just say stop. Anyone who wants a card, just say stop. And when Stone Hobbit is plugged in, just tell me and I'll call and I'll pull her in. And I'm keeping the shuffle going. But yes, indeed, we are amazing spirit beings, and there's so much. And you truly, it's all up to you. How far do you want to be able to experience self? And it, often it's all about fear. Okay, and I got one for dude guy. And as so far it's only been dude guy, I'm going to read it straight away. And you have platinum. Platinum. And I do like platinum. It's a very beautiful card and very powerful as well. Uh, okay, dude guy, platinum. This incredible being is the guardian of the Atlantean temples. He is the historian and record keeper of all events during the Atlantean era. He has the capability of taking you to and bestowing upon you the magic encased in that time. His message is this: I am the keeper of secrets, that which is ancient as the world itself. I'm here to impart this ancient knowledge to you, for you to use for yourself and others. This is your role. It has been hidden for aeons and forgotten by many. Now it is time for these memories to resurface and ancient knowledge to be imparted to you. Like many things, these secrets have been hidden in plain view. All you need to do is to ask to be reconnected to it. Platinum Dragon requests that you connect with him during meditation, and he will to you guide you towards what you which what you need to know and learn and recall. Sorry for that. He brings in full alignment of the new chakra energy and tells me they are changing color. Yes, they have been changing color for a while. His job is to align you to your full healing potential in whatever form that may take, to align your body's light matrix to that of galaxy and the earth. His role is to connect you more deeply and to clear all the lower vibrations from your physical and spiritual body. And the colors are blues, very beautiful blues, and all the colors of the chakra system. It's a very beautiful. Sorry, I was in the garden earlier, and uh, yes, it is all changing. Not only colors, but it's also changing the energy, etc., because of what is happening to all the planetary system, including obviously our own Earth, all the beings on it, including of course ourselves, etc. Um, so yes, so you have the violet flame of healing and protection for you as well, dude guy. It's very, very beautiful card, very powerful. Oh, goodness sake. It's, because it's been raining, it's been lifting up a load of dust and so yeah. Let me see if I can do this. Uh, So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Uh, well, it's not necessarily because it's changing to the Aquarian age. It's basically everything is changing. All the resonances are changing. And because everything is changing, um, the chakras, the energy, the whole thing itself changes with it. It's only natural, really. You're very, very welcome, dude guy. Absolutely. But yes, all of it, does comes together as such. And we have, I think, uh, Stone Hobbit, I think is with us. Are you there, Stone?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
You made me jump. Yay! Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Lizzy. It's always awesome to hear your voice, honey.
Oh, always lovely to be with you too, sweetheart. And welcome, welcome. And we have been joined into our coffee time with Lizzie by the wonderful Stone Hobbit. And she's wonderful indeed. And yes, as you are on the table, I'm going to have to pull a card out for you, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
But yes, indeed, dude guy, you are very, very welcome, and it's a wonderful card. And do get all these wonderful colorings and blues and the colors of the sun in for protection for you. So, Stone Hobbit, you don't have to say stop in chat room because you are here with me. And I am shuffling, and I'll pull a card in and we chat a bit. But, you
Yep,
know,
just surprised me. It's the
uh,
best way to do it. We don't know what's expected on the other side, so just do it.
yeah. So, were you listening as I'm shuffling here? Were you listening as I was talking about out of body experiences?
Um, Not really.
Ah, you had,
I think I
yeah.
just came in at the tail end of that.
Yeah, we just have to embrace all possibilities of ourselves, really, isn't it? And fear is
Oh,
something that stops us. Okay, so I got people are saying stop now. So, uh, Stone, just say stop when you want to. Bernays
okay.
says just said stop as well, so I pulled one for Bernays.
Yes, go on then. Stop.
Oh, I got one beautiful one. Okay, so for you, it's actually a very powerful card. You
All right,
have
hit me with
you.
it. Hit me with it.
Oh, it's a powerful card actually. It is a bit of hit me with it. It's called Singold. Um, okay, and do bear with me because so I have Bernays, and I haven't seen anyone else saying stop, but I'm going to do Stone Hobbit and then Bernays. Okay, let me see. Where's my Sin Gold? So Sin Gold is a very powerful card, really. And I quite like this card because it's got a lot of affinity with elements. And well, they are all very elemental, but yes, I like this card, but it is a very strong card. Okay, so Singold. The dragon Singold arrives when we need to take notice of ourselves and acknowledge old negative patterns. He asks us to recognize the old emotional blocks.
Oh
This can
no.
be yeah, I told you it was a strong card, but it is a good card. It is a good card.
All right, keep going.
And this can be anger, fear, and maybe hatred, for example. I mean, can be, yes? So it doesn't has to be. Um, he has these words to say about gratitude. Review your life to date and find things to be grateful for, to rejoice in who you are. Acknowledge the fears, envy, guilt, or anger within. Accept niggling doubts. Admit they are present, for they are part of you, the whole you. But you have no need to dwell here, for they are old and no longer relevant to your future life. This is why I say it's so beautiful and strong, because it's saying for you to acknowledge them, yes,
Yeah,
and to embrace them and release it, because it's not something that is serving you anymore. Yeah, it's all echoes of the past, really. Yes.
yes,
Um, so you have no need to dwell here. They are old and no longer relevant to your future life. Instead, feel the pure joy of being alive. Seek the positive in your existence here on earth. Do you see? It actually is bringing you out of that. That's why it's so powerful. Uh, Uncover the things to rejoice about. Do what lifts your heart. That deep inner smile that comes from the depths within you. And you have that beautiful, deep inner smile that comes out. I love it when you smile. um, Seek an amulet to act as a reminder. This can be an object small enough to carry or wear daily. Set the intent within it. When where this totem is on your present, when this totem is on your present, it is to remind you. So it is basically just a reminder, yes,
yep,
that all is as it should be, for you are learning the lessons of gratitude. You are exactly where you should be now. Set intention that guides you to stay focused on being joyous and gracious. And I know you are doing that. You know, both of us are moving forward. We've experienced so much, and we are actually shedding quite a lot of our past, learning from it, and learning to appreciate who we are now. You know, standing in the power of now. Yeah, and
yep.
creating new stuff. You know, both of us are actually very on a very similar journey. Think, chant, write, or sing happiness, peace, laughter, but above all, gratitude. Put that into music and dance with it. Do it daily, numerous times, daily until joy and gratitude becomes an intricate part of your everyday life. Practice it until it resides within your heart and settles a new pattern of being who you truly are. So go forward with deep love in your heart. It's a very beautiful, powerful card, really. You know, it's not
What what
binding you
what
to anything. Go on.
what does the card look like? Do you want to describe the card to me?
Yes, I can. Hold on. It's very, very, very beautiful. I'm not very good at describing these cards because they are amazing. Uh, and I am going to actually, because I can do this to you. I'm gonna send it.
Oh, that's cheating. See, that's cheating.
Well,
I do I
eventually.
do I do like your card. Yeah, and there's a at the moment it's about always been about understanding. And when you talk about hatred and all of those, the emotional provocators,
Hmm.
it just makes me more aware. I'm very appreciative, and I give myself gratitude for knowing that I've done this journey. For we're all doing this journey. We're all gathering the information this is information we should have been taught when we were at school, not all this other stuff that we're dumped on to stop us from, stepping into our higher selves. And it is words like hatred and all of that. They're just words. They're spells from another caster. You know, we we
Absolutely.
we can we once we understand what the emotions are doing, how they're attached, what they're attached to, how they have a physical chemical reaction onto us at the same time. We can separate ourselves from that emotion and go, okay, well, I don't need to experience that, or that was really awesome that I got that information from that experience and that encounter. I wouldn't go as, in the older days, I would have said hate. I hate this, I hate that, I hate my reality, I hate my life, I hate being put in a situation, hate, hate, hate. And then when somebody started talking to me about what hatred was, I realized that hate is a big word. Hatred is a big word. And we don't actually need them because we can dislike the environment, the information, the atmosphere, and it's only a dislike until we can understand or understand, is what I prefer, the meaning behind it, where it's coming from, what the triggers are. I've changed triggers recently due to a friend's encounter
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
to charged. I
mm-hmm.
am charged with that energy.
Absolutely.
As soon as somebody triggers you and you can feel that whole body taking over, oh, that was a charge. I just felt
Absolutely.
totally charged. So now I'm going to change and I'm going to use that charged energy for something else. So,
Yeah.
oh, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So I
Absolutely.
better
And
have a look at your card. So you better carry on and
I,
do
I've,
another
s- I've,
reading.
s- yeah, I've sent it to you, and it's actually very beautiful, very powerful, and it's got actually something. When you look at the card, and you'll see, it's got on the chest something that's actually very you.
Oh, very
It's
me. Okay.
very you. You will see what I mean. It's actually very me too, but the colors are all very blue and beautiful. But have a look at the card. I'm going to read a card whilst you have a look at the card, and I think it was uh, who said. Uh, I did pull a card for someone. Who was it? Bernays. So I have pulled a card for Bernays. I'll read that card, um, and whilst you look at that, and then I can always pull from other people as well. But we'll talk more in between. Yes. Okay. So
Yes,
you have a
I'm
look at that.
trying to trying to find my way around this to actually find. Okay, I've got it. All right, sweet ass. Carry on.
Okay. So Bernays, emergence. Emergence. That's actually another strong card. And I love this card. I absolutely love this card as well. Uh, and so, dude, guy, it's called Dragon Patch Oracle Cards from Caroline Mitchell. They are very, very beautiful, amazing cards. So, Emergent. It's a beautiful, very beautiful card and very strong. I love um, the strength of these cards. They bring forward so much strength. You see. Okay, Bernays, emergence, emergence. This dragon shows up when we need to take a long, hard look at ourselves and how we live, what we do, and more harshly, our behavior. None of the dragons are a pushover. They all demand, on occasion, that we take a long, hard look at ourselves. Emergence is no different. It just gets straight to the nitty gritty and informs you. You are responsible for your life. behavior, and experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Grit and determination is the order of the day. When this powerful archetype finds his way into your cards, listen to the wisdom of what emergence has to say. It is time to reflect. You need to take stock of what of that which you value and is important to you. Contemplation and quietness is required. Your experiences may have been vexing. You cannot dwell here, but you can learn, understand what needs to be harnessed, and let go of all others. From this place, a new vibrant you can emerge, but you must allow yourself time to reflect, go within, to that inner place of peace, and bring forth that which you wish to be. Again, this is an incredibly strong card because it's telling you, everything. If you look at the last 2 years minimum, yeah, this can go even further back, Bernays. But if you look at minimum the last 2 years, you have a lot of vexing moments, a lot of stress, a lot of stuff that you as you could be ruminating on and so at this moment in time you have to stop and take stock and go within, and you have to realize that regardless of everything that is going around you like a hurricane, you are the power point of yourself. You can make the choices that is you that rule your life. You are the PowerPoint of you. You are a very powerful being. We all are, yes? So from this place, a new vibrant you can emerge. But you must allow yourself time to reflect, go within, yeah, to that inner place of peace and bring forth that which wish you want to be. This is very important, yeah. Why time to reflect, why meditation, why prayer, all of these things here, connection with nature. Just sit in the garden or somewhere at peace by the sea, where nature is, where you can connect with whom you are. Um, or even in a nice quiet room. If you are far from nature, in a nice quiet room, get yourself a nice area where you can have a plant, where you can create a space for yourself, where you can connect to within. The silence within speaks volumes. So sometimes as spiritual beings, having a spiritual experiences on earth can be really tough, but it finishes with, remember, you are safe. Your fears are all but paper tigers and figments of your imagination. Yes, what does that mean? That means that the fears is what they are feeding us. The fears is what they feed us to blindfold us, to put blinkers on us, to lower our energy. Who are we? We are love. We are powerful beings. Stand in the power of whom you are. Um, Bernay, you are a beautiful being, a powerful one at that. So stand in the power of whom you are and believe in yourself. Uh, I would say, emerge as a new you. But do that contemplation and do that prayer. Do whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. So some people don't feel comfortable with prayer. You can meditate or just be at peace with nature. Whatever it is that takes you that space, because everyone is different. Not everyone is okay with meditation. Not everyone is okay with prayer. But if you are okay with either or, do them because it is good for you. So for you, I see amazing colors, and all the colors of the the sunset and the sunrise are there, and the eggshell greens as well, because it is emergent. You are emergent from your emergence from this beautiful, most beautiful um, s- self that is you. Yeah, you are spreading your wings and standing in the power of that whom you are. Bernays, that is for you with love. That is so strong. Wow. So oranges, greens, the earth colors, browns, yellows, all those beautiful earthy colors. Ground. Do some grounding. Truly do some grounding. It is so important for you at this moment in time. Amazing. Very amazing card. Very, very amazing. Yes, absolutely, Stone Hobbit. Do some gardening. And it is amazing. Yeah, go for it. I hope you enjoyed that card, Bernays. So, Stone Hobbit, what do you think of that beautiful card for you?
Oh yeah, I'm still stuck on Bernie's one. Absolutely beautiful. I love hearing the way you express the feelings that come from these cards, generated information. I love it. And yes, when you talk about the colors, the colors tell us whether we should be mixing with which elements, the air, the earth, the fire, water, and I love it. Grounding when it comes to the greens and the blues, because you've got the water in the blues as well, in the greens and in the earth. With mine, I love the card. I love the card. It's like there's been a lot of dragons showing up recently, so I'm not surprised to get one like this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's very powerful, but it's gentle. It's powerful, but it's gentle. It carries a lot of love, and that power, is within. And you see that beautiful squiggly thing on its chest. That is very
Yes, I
important.
did.
That's very
Yes.
important. It's
What
power.
what is that?
That's a very ancient thing. Is all those circular things that you see the beginning. It's not an Ouroboros, but you see that in ancient sites a lot. Later on, when we talk, I'll pull some pictures out if I can. Or might have to be tomorrow because I have to see it in another thing. But you'll see these things a lot in very ancient stone circles and other ancient places. It's
From
something.
what from what I'm seeing, it looks like a spiral.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes, yes,
the
yes.
spiral to me, through all the different personalities,
Yeah, yeah.
all,
Well,
all the different levels of knowledge as it's come. Basically, it's a time spiral. It's like we can stop it at any stage, but we can see
absolutely.
the center point, and we can continue this journey on. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the energies that are around us at the moment. It's not easy. It's not easy, but once you change your perception of things,
Mm,
it becomes easier. It becomes manageable. You start seeing things with different eyes. It's perception is magic. It's a magic tool, and
absolutely.
the energy that's within this card that I'm seeing is everything that I'm working on and doing right now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're talking about the past coming in and all of this on, and I don't know if you've heard of Evan and Stephen Strong. They've been doing a lot of Indigenous histories of Australia, and I lived in a location that had some of these things, and it brought back a lot of these memories. So my past, that I had walked away, that I basically ran a whole country away to escape it, is coming back to me. And blockages and blackouts that were involved at that time are being cleared and revealed to me. And the way that I'm dealing with the information that's coming in, I no longer feel hurt because hurt has been taken out of my equation. Death has been taken out of my equation. New perceptions of meanings of words have been brought in. So I'm able to manage different states, different programs that were there. So this card right now is absolutely, it's perfect timing for me. Perfect card. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I know Navy wants one, and Packwoman, I believe, may want one as well. You're very welcome, Bernays. I won't be able to do any more because we have only 2 minutes. So after the break, I'll do some more shuffling and I'll pull some more cards. So who wants cards? Be ready for the shuffle and to say stop